Chronic inflammation is silently destroying your body from the inside out. It's the root cause of most modern diseases. Heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, autoimmune conditions, and even depression. Most guys don't even realize they're walking around with systemic inflammation until it's too late. But what if I told you that one simple cup of a powerful anti-inflammatory drink could help reduce inflammation levels by up to 40% in just 30 days? This isn't some exotic superfood that costs a fortune. It's a combination of readily available ingredients that work synergistically to combat inflammation at the cellular level. What's up, guys? Inflammation is supposed to be your body's protective response to injury or infection, but in our modern world, it's become chronic and destructive. Poor diet, stress, lack of sleep, environmental toxins, and sedentary lifestyles keep your immune system in a constant state of alert, leading to widespread inflammation that damages healthy tissues and accelerates aging. The scary part is that chronic inflammation often has no obvious symptoms until serious damage has been done. You might feel generally tired, achy, or mentally foggy, but most guys just accept this as normal aging or stress. Meanwhile, inflammatory processes are damaging your arteries, joints, brain, and other vital organs. Here's what's encouraging. Inflammation is largely controllable through lifestyle choices, and diet is one of the most powerful tools you have. Certain foods and compounds can dramatically reduce inflammatory markers in your body, sometimes as effectively as prescription anti-inflammatory medications, but without the dangerous side effects. The anti-inflammatory drink I'm sharing today contains ingredients that have been scientifically proven to reduce key inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein, interleukin-6, and tumor necrosis factor alpha. These aren't just theoretical benefits. Studies show measurable improvements in inflammatory blood markers within weeks of consistent consumption. Today, I'm revealing the exact recipe for this inflammation-fighting powerhouse. The science behind each ingredient, how to prepare it for maximum absorption, and the specific protocol that delivers the best results. This one cup could be the key to reducing your inflammation levels and protecting your long-term health. The base ingredient is green tea, specifically high-quality organic green tea that's rich in a compound called EGCG, Epigallocatechin gallate. EGCG is one of the most potent anti-inflammatory compounds found in nature, and green tea is by far the richest dietary source. Research published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry found that EGCG can reduce inflammatory markers by 25 to 35% when consumed regularly. It works by inhibiting the production of inflammatory cytokines and blocking the activation of nuclear factor kappa B, which is a key regulator of the inflammatory response. Green tea also contains L-theanine, an amino acid that promotes relaxation and helps counteract the stress response that contributes to inflammation. The combination of EGCG and L-theanine creates a powerful anti-inflammatory effect that's greater than either compound alone. The quality of green tea matters enormously for anti-inflammatory benefits. Choose organic, high-grade green tea that's been stored properly to preserve the EGCG content. Matcha powder is an excellent option because it provides the whole tea leaf, maximizing the concentration of beneficial compounds. The second ingredient is fresh turmeric root, or high-quality turmeric powder, which contains curcumin, arguably the most researched natural anti-inflammatory compound on the planet. Curcumin has been shown to be as effective as many prescription anti-inflammatory drugs for reducing inflammation and pain. Studies demonstrate that curcumin can reduce C-reactive protein levels by 20 to 40% and significantly decrease other inflammatory markers. A meta-analysis of randomized controlled trials found that curcumin supplementation consistently reduced inflammatory biomarkers across multiple studies and populations. Curcumin works through multiple pathways to reduce inflammation. It inhibits cyclooxygenase and lipoxygenase enzymes that produce inflammatory compounds, blocks the activation of inflammatory transcription factors, and enhances the body's own antioxidant defenses. The challenge with curcumin is bioavailability. It's poorly absorbed when consumed alone. That's why this recipe includes black pepper, which contains piperine that increases curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Without piperine, most of the curcumin passes through your body unused. The third ingredient is fresh ginger root, which contains gingerols and shogalls that have potent anti-inflammatory effects. Ginger has been used medicinally for thousands of years, and modern research has validated its powerful anti-inflammatory properties. Research shows that ginger can reduce inflammatory markers and provide pain relief comparable to non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, but without the gastrointestinal side effects. Studies demonstrate particular benefits for reducing muscle soreness, joint pain, and exercise-induced inflammation. Ginger works by inhibiting the production of inflammatory prostaglandins and leukotrienes while enhancing the body's natural anti-inflammatory processes. It also improves circulation, which helps deliver anti-inflammatory compounds throughout the body more effectively. Fresh ginger is more potent than dried ginger powder, so use fresh root whenever possible. The anti-inflammatory compounds in ginger are heat-stable, so they're preserved even when the ginger is steeped in hot tea. The fourth ingredient is Ceylon cinnamon, which contains compounds that help reduce inflammation and regulate blood sugar levels. Blood sugar spikes and insulin resistance are major drivers of systemic inflammation, so stabilizing glucose metabolism is crucial for controlling inflammation. Research shows that cinnamon can reduce inflammatory markers and improve insulin sensitivity, which helps prevent the inflammatory cascade triggered by high blood sugar. Ceylon cinnamon is preferable to cassia cinnamon because it contains lower levels of coumarin, which can be harmful in large amounts. Cinnamon also contains powerful antioxidants that help neutralize free radicals before they can trigger inflammatory responses. The combination of blood sugar regulation and antioxidant activity makes cinnamon a valuable addition to any anti-inflammatory protocol. The fifth ingredient is raw honey, specifically Manuka honey, or other high-quality raw varieties that retain their beneficial enzymes and compounds. Raw honey has anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, and antioxidant properties that support overall health and help reduce systemic inflammation. Studies show that honey consumption can reduce inflammatory markers and support immune function. The antioxidants in honey help neutralize free radicals, while the antimicrobial compounds help maintain healthy gut bacteria balance, which is crucial for controlling inflammation. The key is using raw, unprocessed honey that hasn't been heated or filtered. Processing destroys many of the beneficial compounds that provide anti-inflammatory benefits. Use honey sparingly for sweetness while maximizing the therapeutic benefits. The sixth ingredient is fresh lemon juice, which provides vitamin C and citrus bioflavonoids that support the body's natural anti-inflammatory processes. Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant that helps prevent oxidative stress that triggers inflammation. Lemon juice also provides citric acid, which can help improve the absorption of other nutrients in the drink. The bioflavonoids in lemon work synergistically with the other anti-inflammatory compounds to enhance their effectiveness. Here's the exact recipe for the anti-inflammatory powerhouse drink. 1 cup of hot green tea brewed for 3 to 5 minutes. 1 teaspoon of fresh grated turmeric or 1/2 teaspoon turmeric powder. 1/2 teaspoon of fresh grated ginger. 1/4 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon powder. A pinch of black pepper to enhance absorption. 1 teaspoon of raw honey for sweetness. And juice of half a fresh lemon added after the tea has cooled slightly. The preparation method is crucial for maximizing the anti-inflammatory benefits. Start by brewing high-quality green tea with water that's about 175 degrees Fahrenheit, not boiling, as this can destroy beneficial compounds. Steep for 3 to 5 minutes for optimal EGCG extraction. While the tea is steeping, prepare the other ingredients. Grate fresh turmeric and ginger root, or use high-quality powdered versions if fresh isn't available. Add the spices to the hot tea and stir well. Let the mixture steep for another 2 to 3 minutes to extract the active compounds. Add the raw honey while the tea is still warm but not scalding hot, as excessive heat can destroy the beneficial enzymes in honey. Finally, add the fresh lemon juice after the tea has cooled slightly to preserve the vitamin C content. Timing is important for maximum anti-inflammatory benefits. Consume this drink first thing in the morning on an empty stomach for best absorption, or between meals when your stomach isn't full of food that might interfere with nutrient absorption. For acute inflammation or during times of high stress, you can consume this drink twice daily, once in the morning and once in the evening. The cumulative anti-inflammatory effects build over time with consistent consumption. Consistency is absolutely crucial for seeing measurable reductions in inflammation. The anti-inflammatory compounds in this drink work gradually to reduce systemic inflammation over weeks and months. You won't see dramatic changes overnight, but the cumulative effects can be profound. Most people start noticing improvements in energy levels and general well-being within the first week of consistent consumption. Measurable changes in inflammatory markers typically become apparent after 2 to 4 weeks of daily consumption. Quality of ingredients makes a significant difference in anti-inflammatory benefits. Choose organic green tea, fresh turmeric, and ginger when possible. Ceylon cinnamon, raw unprocessed honey, and fresh lemons. The potency of anti-inflammatory compounds varies dramatically based on the quality and freshness of ingredients. You can enhance the anti-inflammatory effects by making certain lifestyle modifications alongside drinking this daily tonic. Reduce processed food consumption, increase omega-3 fatty acid intake, manage stress through meditation or exercise, prioritize quality sleep, and maintain a healthy weight. Some people may experience mild digestive upset when first introducing these ingredients, particularly turmeric and ginger. Start with smaller amounts and gradually increase to the full recipe as your system adapts. The black pepper is essential for curcumin absorption, but use just a pinch to avoid stomach irritation. Individual responses vary based on current inflammation levels, overall health status, and other dietary and lifestyle factors. Some people notice dramatic improvements quickly, while others may take longer to see benefits. The key is consistency and patience with the process. This anti-inflammatory drink can be particularly beneficial for people with arthritis, cardiovascular disease, autoimmune conditions, or anyone experiencing chronic pain or fatigue. However, it's not a replacement for medical treatment, but rather a powerful addition to a comprehensive health strategy. The cost-effectiveness of this approach makes it accessible for long-term use. The ingredients cost less than $1 per serving and provide anti-inflammatory benefits that would cost hundreds of dollars in supplement form. The whole food approach also provides additional nutrients and compounds that work synergistically. Track your progress by monitoring subjective measures like energy levels, joint comfort, sleep quality, and overall well-being. If possible, get inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein tested before starting, and again after 4 to 6 weeks to objectively measure improvements. The long-term benefits of reducing chronic inflammation extend far beyond just feeling better day to day. Lower inflammation levels are associated with reduced risk of heart disease, diabetes, cancer, Alzheimer's disease, and other chronic conditions. You're not just treating symptoms. You're addressing one of the root causes of most modern diseases. This drink can be modified based on personal preferences and tolerances. You can adjust the spice levels, try different varieties of green tea, or add other anti-inflammatory ingredients like fresh mint or basil. The key is maintaining the core anti-inflammatory compounds while making it enjoyable enough to consume daily. Remember that reducing inflammation is a marathon, not a sprint. The damage from chronic inflammation accumulates over years, and the healing process also takes time. Consistency with this daily anti-inflammatory ritual, combined with other healthy lifestyle choices, provides the best foundation for long-term health and vitality. If you're ready to take your anti-inflammatory strategy to the next level with a comprehensive approach that includes additional natural remedies, dietary protocols, and lifestyle modifications, I've put together a complete inflammation fighting system. It includes meal plans, supplement recommendations, and advanced strategies for optimizing your body's natural anti-inflammatory processes. You can find the link in the description below. What's your experience with inflammation or chronic pain? Have you tried natural anti-inflammatory remedies before? Are you ready to commit to this daily ritual for better health and reduced inflammation? Drop a comment and let me know your biggest inflammation-related health challenge. And if this video gave you a simple, natural tool for fighting inflammation, make sure to subscribe for more evidence-based health content that addresses the root causes of modern health problems. Thanks for watching, and here's to reducing inflammation and optimizing your health naturally.